Welcome back to Dad's Book Reviews. I'm Kevin.
I'm Don.
This is my dad, and it's been a couple months.
It has.
I've been busy, but it's about the 4th of July, or just before it, and I think we have some more books.
We have some books. I've had a hard time finding some good ones.
Oh, really? Gone through a lot of
I've read
ones.
a few questionable ones, ones that I didn't want to share.
Okay.
The name of the series is Paths of Akashic by Bainin. The series is an apocalyptic LitRPG fantasy. There are 4 books in the series. It's not finished, and the books contain 649 to 765 pages. Alistair is our protagonist, and he was talking with his mom on the phone when the world suddenly turns upside down. He finds himself in a soulscape with a system representative being told that the Milky Way galaxy, along with the rest of the universe, was being combined with the rest of the multiverse, and that the Akashic records, which are the overall system records and concepts, was being initiated for our universe. Every individual in the entire universe was taken off Earth and put onto a training world, an initiation world, at the same time. The reality he once knew is being transformed, expanded, and reshaped to prepare every race for the changes. In 3 hours, he's going to be transported to the trial world, where he would have to survive for 1 year. If he survives, he would be placed back on Earth, which would have been completely transformed by him. This trial world, he would be by himself, where he would find monsters, dungeons, and other challenges. And due to the size of the trial world, he could choose his name. He was able to pick his age. He made himself 10 years younger. He was told that his strongest affinity was kinetics, and he got to pick a starting skill, which was kinetic control. By improving the quality and quantity of his records, mostly through combat, he would be able to level up and be offered new skills at intervals as he earned them. He chose armor, a sword, a shield, and a few potions, and was dumped into a cave, which happened to be filled with aggressive monster spiders. A parting admonition saying, "Don't die." His new reality is one of kill or be killed. We get to follow his advancement as he fights to survive and grow in strength and capacity. This was a good novel, very interesting. Gave it 10. It was excellent. A violent instance of high intensity, HV. D, it's one or more of the characters tend to use a lot of profanity. M, a lot of sexual innuendo, but no descriptive sex, and rated for teens.
The worlds get merged, and now he's, in a training ground? This is the cave with spiders?
Well, he's on a training world. Several other people are on this world, but they're separated far enough apart that it's going to take a while.
But why did he go into the cave?
That's where he was dumped.
So that is where he
They just dumped him inside a cave.
And then his goal is to get strong enough to survive the cave, obviously. And then remind me again, how is he growing skills?
Well, as he advances, he gets a chance to pick another skill.
Essentially experience and leveling up?
Yes.
As he gets levels, he gets new skills.
That's right.
Did he get to choose?
Yes.
And is he like any skill, magic?
Well,
or more just sword and shield?
He can get skills from what he kills. First, he doesn't get to pick much, but he can pick the things that he goes after because of what he can get from them.
I assume eventually he's going to go back to Earth and start fighting there. What's the goal there?
The goal there is to survive. For a certain number of years, they're going to keep the rest of the universe, multiverse, away from the Milky Way.
So it's another, get strong enough to protect Earth and the Milky Way from ananybody else that's going to try.
That's right, because there's a lot of people coming. And at first, they won't allow anyone in that's stronger than the strongest people on Earth. And so there's some kind of a throttling down of what could happen, but the rest of the multiverse is doing everything they can to overcome that and get to Earth to basically take everything that it has.
So what made this novel a 10? Why is it so good?
It's just exciting. It's fun to watch a person grow from nothing to everything again.
Constant battling, constant leveling,
constant figuring things out, trying to, how do I accomplish this? We've got this problem, that problem. Which one do I deal with first? How do I get stronger?
Is he mostly solo, or does he start teaming up?
He starts teaming up very quickly, stays teamed up, ends up leading a faction.
So is this similar to like a Defiance of the Fall, where take over one area?
In a way.
Okay.
He so far he hasn't gone out into the multiverse, but he has gone elsewhere in the universe. In fact, he decides to leave Earth rather than fight with all the people that are fighting for power on Earth. He decides to leave and take people that want to go with him and set up their own system somewhere else out in the universe.
Is this the same sort of overpowered story where he can for the most part, beat anybody around him, or given enough time, he will be able to beat anybody around him?
He can. He gets very powerful, and but there are very powerful people that are fighting him.
Okay. Well, that's 4 books. Hopefully you found something you want to read. I know there's a few here that I am interested in.
So. There's some really good books here. I think you'll enjoy reading them.
All right. See you later.
Bye.